Hi, hello, this is Varun, and now I'm going to discuss about the web application development by using a Django framework. And now I created an Adoda, which is related with some of the posts related to the stories of Adoda. And you can see that here we have several categories related to this post, and every post consists of an image as well as it has an title of the post as well as author name and when the modified date here exists, and we can see the sum of the content. To see overall content of this project, you can click anywhere on this blog so that it has username and password. If I am an authenticated user, like already I have an account in Adobe, I can log in with my account ID so that I can see the total content of this post. I can see everything which is related to this post, I want to see the post, and we can come back by clicking on Adobe, and we can create our own. Like, I'm not an authenticated user, so I want to create a new account in this Adobe. So I'm making a sign up, and I can create a new account like test 8. And here we have a sum of the conditions which is related to the username, and it requires 150 characters or fewer, and we have only some symbols can be accepted, not everything, and the password must be in 8 characters, and it should not be commonly used password, and password confirmation, and we are giving an email which is related. Yeah, I'm created my post, and I can log in now. I can make login. Yeah, here it's showing that the two password fields doesn't match because I gave here as a caps lock. For the test case I'm making here, and if we register here, it's saying that the password is too similar to the email address. So if the email address and the password is same, it asks you to modify the new email password. So I makes caption. So I am registered, and my details are stored in this page. And if I want to log in, I can log in like test 8 and the password, and I can make login. So, yeah, it's login. Like it's saying that welcome test 8, and here we have several category filters. And if you need only the related to the information related to the artificial intelligence, if you click on artificial intelligence, we can get the two things, like it is an data scientist which is related to the artificial intelligence, and we can make if you need only the programming languages, you can see the programming languages here, and we can filter anything like cloud computing and mobile application, different things. And if the post we have more than 100 posts, then we can use a search option here, like we are using the cloud and search. We are getting the which is related information related to these clouds we are getting here, and we can access this post as well as can we And as a author we can create a new post which is can see on the index paper, like I'm creating industry and the category related system hardware system hardware, and I'm making it as a published script, and I'm relating it to this optional intelligence. It is an optional image, we can give here as image or not. It's an optional. We can make anything as an image, and it's an optional image, and we are giving it as a submission. And when we are submitted, it gives us thank you for the submitting the response, and we can go back to this data. Now we can see the industry, like what we are uploaded on the industry. We are getting the industry. Yeah, we are getting the industry paper, system hardware, and if we are clicking on the artificial intelligence, we are getting this industry as well as on the category, and we can make if we know, if you want to know about the data, like I given a temporary folder about temporary template about the about, so page not found, it response as a page not found, and we have the several applications. And for creating, it isn't related only related to the user, and if you may want to access a new user, if you want to delete a new users, or if you want to make a new user as a supervisor as well as an author, it is all related to the admin page, and I can make a, I'm the admin, so I can make admin details. Yeah, like we can create admin page. Only admin can change, make the changes in this post or the login details. And here we are creating the categories which we're applying, which we are seeing on the screen. These are the categories which is related, which we are seeing in the categories filter on the index folder. And we can create a new category and we can make the new post here. And this can be added by only the administration. This is a page which is related to only for the administration, not for the users. And we can post in new things, everything in the post file. And we have the users. See what are the users we have who are logged in. We can see the database, everything here. And if we have the several filters also, like by the staff status, like if only the staff should be seen, and only the staff, we can get the only staff details and everyone, and only the active people, yes or no. I made everything as an active, so there is no active people are present. And the supervisor status also, I gave only one or three things. And we have several filters which is related to the users also, and responding to it. And this is a Django administration paper. All this can be accessed by only by the author. And for making the changes in the post, we can make post /1, and by this thing we can make the changes on the post one, which is an ID which is related to the post one, like a typical data science of, we can make a change like it is a data science and instruction. So we can make the changes and we can delete this thing, and we'll submit here, and we are getting the thank yous template. And now you can see that I cancelled this 5 June 2019. Now the new thing is updated here. post is updated, and we can make and we can modify the changes. And this is a front end of this Django framework. And coming to this back end of this Django framework, here we created and one of the project named as a CMS, and we have created two applications which is inside this CMS. One is an account and one thing is blog. The total blog application is related about the information related to the post and the actions of the things from the one paper to the another and one URL to another URL. This makes in several linkage between the one paper to another and the blog post editing, creating a new post and everything. We are creating as models. Now you can see here it is in models. We are mentioning as a category, and the category we are giving a description and name. Only the category which has a models and category we are mentioning a new class here. And we have the post which is related to the title, content and everything which we are seeing on the index paper. Everything is done by using this backend software. And this is a URLs where what we are mapping to this uh, HTML templates, and we are mapping the URLs to the HTML templates, so that when we are uh, clicking on these icons, we can make that we are making an actions between this login and logout pages. And we are giving in several views like how the applications related, how the home page should be, and everything related to the post list view. And we are making this post list view like related to the post, and what are the objects should be happened, and where the template should be reached. And when we are clicking on this home page, home, where it should be accessed to the which URL, and where it makes in several URLs. We are making everything in the views, and the post details can be seen by for editing the post details. We are giving here like blog edit, post details, everything. And this is a category view, and we are giving a search request. We are making a request so that the query set goes to the request, and it search the results, and it makes the filters what we are seeing that, and by the category as well as it search by the title content as well as context contents, and it returns the template to this post when we are clicking on the search, so that it searches the query set from one home page, and it goes to the category which is related only for the suitable cloud. If we are suppose we are giving as a cloud, it goes, suppose we are giving as a cloud, it goes to the two categories which we are filtering, and we are making it as a two folders which is related to the cloud. These actions is done by using as search. And we have rendered as some of the forms from the forms.py. These are forms, and we have the contact us form also. Like we can see here we have a contact us form, so that the name, password, and everything you can submit us, so that we will see your name, email, and phone. It will store in our database, so that we can rewrite and we will contact you. And registration form, now we are seeing that registration form for the application and registration ourselves, like a sign up. And this is a post form. We have created several post forms, and these are the templates which is related to the this is an index template, and this is a blog post template which we are seeing. This template base template is related to the homepage. And coming to this blog post template, it is related to this blog post. One second. which is related to the blog post. Register, and we have already seen this sign up view. Sign up view. We have already seen this sign up view. This is a registration block, and this is a template. What I told you that about this template, we have used in this template in this about, so that it responds as page not found. This is a temporary template. I have made it, and this is a blog content related to the blog post and category making. We have related every information related in this blog. And coming to this account application, this account application is mainly built for the account signatures like sign in, sign out, and login, and new user are for making an authentications. We have used this account, and we had also some of the forms related to the authentications, like this is a form related to the sign up form, and we have some of the URLs like register, login, logout. By these URLs, when we are clicking on these icons, when we are clicking on these icons, like suppose if I want to log out from this page, if I click it, it's going to log out from this page, and it asks again the username and password. And we have this admin also, like we have registered with this profile name, and we have the templates like login, logout, and sign up. We have only simply templates, not use any heavy material. This is an inbuilt templates. And views, we have mentioned only one view, like a sign up view in this accounts, and we have didn't mention any related information of post and category, which is we already mentioned in this project. And the images are all stored in these images, like you can see these images what we are appearing on this blog post, and the static css files are all are stored in this page.css and main css, everything stored in the static files. And coming to this project, we had mainly we have you want to see in these settings, like making a template dir directory and the page directory and meter directory. These are the main things we want to relate this application as well as this project. So these templates and the directories are very important to that. And about the apps, we must give the intimation to this project, so that we have mentioned the two apps, like which is we have made it as one is a block and one is an account. These are the things, and this is a template which is already stored in this thing in settings. And form, this is a form related to this Django form, like what contact us form and registration form and the post form. We get the information about this, and everything which is related to this project and post and the category. We are intimating this category and post to the admins. And in this Django framework, we have one of the advantage, like some of the built-in functions we can be used for this thing, like Django. We can import this admin. We can link the folder, one folders through another folder, and we can make the new application related to this. That is from this backend. And coming to this front end, if we need the contact us form, contact us form, we are getting some of the information like it's showing that thank you for the submitting the response. So we made this contact us form also, and this is the overall project view of the web framework which is done with using our Django project. Thank you.